Have you ever wondered how far the limits of life can stretch? Did you know there's a jellyfish that can literally cheat death, or a frog that survives being frozen solid? How about a gecko that can walk on walls with ease? Or an octopus that can change its color and texture to blend into its surroundings? These aren't the kinds of animal facts you learned in school. They're the kind that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about nature. These abilities are fascinating because they push the boundaries of what we think is possible in the natural world. Imagine a chameleon that can change its color to match its surroundings perfectly. Today, we're uncovering the strangest, most mind-blowing animal abilities that seem to defy logic. Let's dive in! Meet the Turritopsis dohrnii, better known as the immortal jellyfish. While most creatures have a set lifespan, this tiny jellyfish has discovered the ultimate cheat code: eternal youth. When it's injured or stressed, it can revert to its juvenile form, starting its life cycle all over again. Found in the Mediterranean Sea and off the coast of Japan, this jellyfish has a unique life cycle. Scientists believe this process, called transdifferentiation, could hold the key to reversing aging in humans. Imagine living in a world where growing old is optional. Recent studies have shown that the immortal jellyfish can repeatedly revert to its polyp stage, making it biologically immortal. But as fascinating as that is, nature has even more tricks up its sleeve. This incredible ability has sparked a wave of research into the potential applications for human health and longevity. Could the secrets of the immortal jellyfish one day unlock the mysteries of aging for us all? The ocean is full of wonders, and the immortal jellyfish is just one of its many marvels. Next up, let's talk about the wood frog, a creature that takes cold-blooded to a whole new level. During winter, this frog literally freezes solid. Its heart stops beating, its lungs stop breathing, and ice crystals form in its body. And yet, come spring, it thaws out and hops away like nothing happened. What's its secret? The wood frog produces a type of antifreeze in its blood, preventing its cells from being damaged. This bizarre ability helps it survive in some of the coldest environments on Earth. The wood frog is commonly found in North American forests, often near ponds and wetlands. Before freezing, it burrows under leaves and soil to protect itself from the harshest conditions. Scientific studies have shown that the frog's antifreeze properties are due to glucose and urea in its blood. But cold isn't the only extreme condition animals can endure. The wood frog's ability to freeze and thaw is a remarkable adaptation that continues to fascinate scientists. This process is not only vital for its survival, but also offers insights into potential medical advancements. Imagine the possibilities if we could apply this natural antifreeze to human organs for transplantation. The wood frog's unique adaptation is a testament to the incredible resilience of nature. So next time you see a wood frog, remember, it's not just any frog, it's a marvel of nature. If you think brains are necessary for survival, think again. Take sea sponges, for example. These simple creatures have no brain, no nerves, and no digestive system, yet they've thrived in oceans for over 500 million years. Then there's the starfish, which also lacks a brain. Instead, it uses a network of nerves to coordinate its movements. Jellyfish are another example. They have no brain but rely on a simple nerve net to detect changes in their environment and respond accordingly. Coral polyps, which form the backbone of coral reefs, also lack brains. They use chemical signals to communicate and coordinate their activities. This just goes to show that life finds a way, even without what we'd consider the basics. These fascinating creatures prove that intelligence and survival can take many forms in the animal kingdom. If freezing solid or surviving without a brain isn't impressive enough, how about cloning yourself? That's exactly what some starfish and flatworms can do. These creatures can regenerate lost limbs, or even grow into an entirely new organism from a single piece. Other animals like jellyfish, sea anemones, and sponges also possess this remarkable ability. This incredible ability isn't just fascinating, it's inspiring breakthroughs in regenerative medicine, potentially paving the way for humans to heal injuries in ways we never thought possible. Scientists are studying these animals to unlock the secrets of cloning and regeneration, which could revolutionize medical treatments and extend human lifespans. But if you think that's groundbreaking, wait until you hear about animals that survive without oxygen. These creatures have adapted to thrive in conditions that would be fatal to most life forms, showcasing the incredible diversity and resilience of the animal kingdom. The Haenaguya salmonicola, a tiny parasite found in salmon, has no need for oxygen. Unlike every other animal on Earth, it has no mitochondria, the part of a cell that processes oxygen for energy. Instead, it survives entirely anaerobically, using methods we're only beginning to understand. The life cycle of Henneguia salmonicola involves infecting salmon where it forms cysts in the fish's muscles. This discovery is forcing scientists to rethink what's essential for life, especially when searching for it on other planets. Another fascinating example is the Loricifera, tiny marine animals that also thrive without oxygen. Speaking of survival, some animals are so tough they've essentially turned themselves into living tanks. In the deep sea, where oxygen is scarce, many creatures have adapted to survive in extreme conditions. These extremophiles, including certain bacteria, thrive in environments that would be lethal to most life forms. The study of these unique organisms is opening new frontiers in biology and astrobiology. Understanding how life can exist without oxygen could help us find life on other planets with harsh conditions. These incredible adaptations remind us that life is incredibly versatile and can thrive in the most unexpected places. Consider the armadillo and the pangolin. These creatures are nature's tanks, with armor-like shells that protect them from predators. Pangolins in particular are fascinating. They're the only mammals completely covered in scales, and sadly, they're also one of the most trafficked animals in the world. Their scales are believed to have medicinal properties in some cultures, though there's no scientific evidence to support this. Despite the threats they face, pangolins continue to captivate us with their unique adaptations, but they're not the only armored creatures. Turtles, for instance, have hard shells that have evolved over millions of years. Their shells are made of bone and cartilage, providing excellent protection. Insects like beetles also have exoskeletons that serve as armor. Even some dinosaurs, like the Ankylosaurus, had armor plates for defense. The evolution of armor in animals is a fascinating journey through time, showcasing nature's ingenuity in survival strategies. But if you think armor is impressive, wait until you hear about the ultimate survivor, the tardigrade. Tardigrades can survive extreme conditions, from the deep sea to outer space. Their resilience is unmatched, making them one of the most extraordinary creatures on Earth. Tardigrades, or water bears, are microscopic creatures with nearly indestructible abilities. They can survive without water for years, endure extreme heat and cold, withstand the vacuum of space, and even survive high levels of radiation and extreme pressure. Their secret lies in a process called cryptobiosis, where they essentially shut down all biological functions, entering a state of suspended animation. Tardigrades aren't just fascinating. They could teach us how to survive in extreme conditions, including on other planets. Ongoing research is exploring their DNA repair mechanisms and how they protect their cells from damage. From immortal jellyfish to frozen frogs, brainless sponges to oxygen-free parasites, and water bears that can survive space. These incredible animals prove that life is far stranger and more resilient than we ever imagined. So what do these bizarre abilities teach us about life? Could animals hold the secrets to immortality, survival, or even thriving in space? If you enjoyed exploring the weirdest corners of the animal kingdom, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more mind-bending discoveries.